Action.
Greetings, I am Mitchell Lane in EDM 310 with Dr. Strange, and I'm going to take you through basic steps of turning on and doing a few things on a smartboard. First, we're going to press this power button right here. Green light's going to flash for a little bit, and it's going to power up and communicate with the computer, and then we're going to show you a few things. We're going to show you how to calibrate it and work with some text and objects. It may take a few minutes, but then you're going to get a blue screen that says Smart. Someday. There it is. All right, here we are. If it hasn't been opened up already on your computer, you're going to open up the Smart Notebook, but it's already opened up, so we're going to be in it here. And first we're going to calibrate it, make sure when we draw on it it's going exactly where we want to. And we're going to come down here to this crosshair. We're going to, just like it says, press the center of the target and release. You'll hear a little notification that you're doing it right. Just do it on all these. Alright, should be calibrated. Next we're going to do a few things with text and objects. I'm going to come and do a picture first, actually. So you'll come over here to this portrait looking thing, and that's for your objects. And I'm going to come through here and select, let's see, some pie. You just hold it down, drag it over. You could also hit that drop down and insert it into your notebook as well, like that. We're done with this for now. What you can do here, you can move it around. You can grab this. With this green tab, you can spin it around. Gray tab, make it large or small. And for writing and using text, what we can do is we can actually write with the pen a word in, and it should be able to recognize our word. You drop down the tab, recognize pie, and it'll put it into text, and out of your free hand. So we can once again grab this, move it over, pie. There we go. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do some object animation with this particular picture of the pie. We're going to do that by selecting it, coming over here, and 2 tabs down from the portrait, we're going to go to this animation tab and go to object animation and select what we wanted to do. Let's make it spin. I like the spin. Let's make it spin really fast. Okay. So what's that pie gonna do now when you touch it? Maybe not. There it goes. There it spins. After you told it to do that. Okay, so that's some object animation you can do. You can make it do a variety of things. Remember in this tab, once you select it. So that one's gonna spin. Another cool thing you can do in here is if you hold down on it, you can come here and use this infinite cloner ability. You set that, and what you can do is you can drag away from it and just make quick. Essentially, you're copying and pasting in one move this image that you infinite clone. So you can do and make a bunch of pies. And the other cool thing is that it maintains, or at least it should maintain the animation that you applied to the master. So they'll all spin. That's a pretty cool feature as well. One other thing that you can do on here is go back to this portrait, and instead of pictures, you're going to go to interactive and multimedia, and you can select all sorts of things like tables, interactive tables, videos, sounds. Let's see here. What's a cool one today? Let's do this one. Bring Goose over. You know you can't see it. That's not a pie making that sound. There we go. That's more like it. When you do this, you'll bring the icon over, and you can hit the little microphone, or the speaker rather, hit it once, and it will make the sound of the icon. Or if it's a video, you can play the video. There's all sorts of multimedia that you can experiment with and put into presentations on the smartboard. But one last thing, after I've created a masterpiece like this, I want to save it. So I'm going to come over here to File, Save As. And I already have a folder here, but if you didn't and you were going to create a new folder to save your work, you would go to New Folder. And for the sake of this, I'm going to create a new one. It's my initials. So I've created that. I'm going to name this as Pi. I'm going to select to save it. I'm going to select to save it in MJL. There we go. And that is how you turn on, calibrate, use some text and objects, apply some animation to those objects, and then obviously save your work on a smartboard.